rebels, dangerous, different,
black, hot, fire, sassy, important,
mainstream.
Y'all one of the biggest things in American culture.
They not like us.
Think everybody should go on the Breakfast Club. You want to shake it up.
they not like us. Wake the up, Breakfast Club. DJ Envy,
The Family Guy.
Jess Hilarious,
I'm the wild card. Keep it real.
and Charlamagne the God. I'm a lovable app.
Or you're a clown.
Yo, I'm loving that energy up there right now.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show today.
Now let's begin.
Good morning, USA. Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, Lauren.
Good morning, Envy.
Charlamagne is running a little late, and it's Monday.
Man, it's been a weekend.
How you feeling?
I feel great. We did Fashion Week stuff. So
That's
I went
right.
to the Fashion Bomb Daily Show. I went to the Off-White events yesterday.
Okay.
I just been running around.
Yeah. How was the
Yes.
Off-White event last
The
night?
Off-White event was lit. It was in this hotel that's new. I think the hotel is, I don't even remember the name, but it's like some new hotel. And so the party was throughout the whole hotel. Like
Oh,
they
really?
wanted you to go. Yeah, so we got to see the rooms. We got to go, like there's like 2 rooftop areas. It was dope. It was like black women DJs.
Dope.
Like it was fire. It was about a lot of people in the room too.
Dope, dope, dope. Shout to my family over at Godspeed. They had their Fashion Week event on
Oh yeah,
Friday.
I saw you DJ.
Yes, I pulled up and DJ
Why you didn't
for
tell me
them.
you was DJing? I would have went.
You know what? They called me like, yo, E, we need you to spin for a little bit if you can. And that's my family. They from Queens. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna pull up. So I pulled up and spun, and it was a good time. I seen A Boogie there, Cash Cobain, Dave East. A lot of people pulled up for them. So it was dope, man. I love what them brothers from Queens are doing. So salute to them. What up, Charlamagne?
Peace. What a weekend of pure chaos it was, wasn't
Oh, okay.
it? My God.
The NFL just shattered everybody's dreams and hopes and all that good stuff.
I'm not going to say that.
Football came back this weekend.
Yes, football.
You know
what
I-
are you talking about? Football game? Oh, your Giants got the ass bust yesterday, so you act like you don't
so
know
you
what the
don't
hell's
remember.
going on.
I didn't know football came back.
Oh, I can hear. It was maybe I need to charge these.
Yes, you do
Mine
need to charge
too.
them.
Oh.
You got to charge them, guys.
Mine were charged the whole weekend.
Oh,
Well, I can hear now. I couldn't hear before.
yeah, those usually have to be charged.
No,
Yeah,
mine
wow.
was fully charged. Hello?
Hello.
He says hello, like the music's not playing, like the band is
Hello.
not playing, like everything's not playing. But we'll
Come
discuss
on.
it.
I know what it is. Somebody got... Oh, yeah. You got to plug this up somewhere else, Art.
His don't work over there. I think they had to move it because he couldn't hear over there.
Oh, yeah. If yours is plugged in over here, then I can't hear mine.
Could you?
Hey,
You gotta love this place. Well, we got a lot to discuss this morning. Chloe Bailey will be joining us this morning.
my rich cousin Chloe.
We
That's
having
right.
some girl talk.
Trouble in Paradise. Her album is out right now, and she's in the new series Fight Night on Peacock. The
She got
Million
a
Dollar
few
Heist.
series. She's in Fight Night. She just wrapped the movie Exorcism. It's another film, too. I can't remember the name of it, though.
Yeah, so we'll be talking to Chloe Bailey in a little bit, and we got a major announcement this morning as well. All right, let's get the show cracking. We got front page news. Morgan will be joining us. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yeah, former President Donald Trump. He will not be sentenced before the election in his New York hush money case. After hearing the decision, Trump said the whole case is a sham. He called it third world banana republic stuff, and the former president was scheduled to be sentenced on September 18th for his felony conviction connected to payments made to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. Now, Judge Juan Merchan ruled that the new sentencing date is November 26th. Trump's attorneys successfully argued that to postpone the sentencing so they can create an appeal related to the Supreme Court ruling about presidential immunity. In his ruling, Merchan noted that he wanted to avoid the appearance that the sentencing might influence the November election. Now, this comes at the same time, separate case, that Trump was in New York for his court case against E. Jean Carroll, the sexual assault case. Now, Trump says the allegations against him also in that case are a scam. Let's hear those comments from Trump on his sexual assault case.
And all I can say is that I never met the woman other than this picture, which could have been AI generated. I don't know. We go down to court today to talk about this case is a scam. Never met her, never touched her, never had anything to do with her.
So he doesn't have a guilty verdict for the sexual assault per se, but he is held partially liable for defaming her in the amount of $5 million for comments that he made regarding allegations he assaulted the columnist in the 1990s. Now, Trump has denied the assault claims, and his attorneys argued the verdict was unjust because of flawed rulings from the judge. Now, the former president wants to erase that verdict and the other one that amounts to over $88 million. So that's where Trump was last week, where we were trying to figure out why why he not on the campaign trail. He was in court. Also over the weekend, the former president, he rallied in the key battleground state of Wisconsin. He called for changes in the 25th Amendment during that stop in central Wisconsin. And he also accused Vice President Kamala Harris about lying about President Biden's mental state. Now, if you don't know about the 25th Amendment, that basically clarifies that if the vice president becomes president, because that president dies, resigns, or is removed from office by impeachment, it also establishes a procedure, standard procedure for filing or filling that vacancy in the office of the vice president. So, Trump, he been busy. He been busy in court and behind the scenes pulling on strings. Do we have time for one more?
No, we got to do it when we come back.
All right, well, we'll talk more on the other side then. We've got a lot.
That's right. And we'll give you the football scores next hour as well.
You don't want to give out the football scores because it's Giants lost, but just know Kendrick Lamar ain't going to be the only person performing in the Super Bowl this February because my Dallas Cowboys.
Y'all got one. Okay.
Hey.
Calm down.
One on the way to the Super Bowl, Morgan.
Delulu.
Okay.
Delulu.
All right. This our year.
Delulu.
This is the Dallas Cowboys year. I would ask you to drop one of Clue's bombs to it, but the bomb probably won't happen. Oh, there you go. All right. Okay. That's right. Drop one of Clue's bombs for my Dallas Cowboys.
That's how you can tell y'all ain't going nowhere because that's the only thing that worked this morning.
Damn. Damn.
And everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. You see, I'm very quiet, Morgan, because my team got smashed. I just got to shut the F up. But everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. They want to give up one of the best running backs and give it to the Eagles, which is right down the road, and let them score 3 touchdowns. But it's okay.
It's okay. It's all right.
He wouldn't do that on the Giants.
800-58. I'm just going to shut up.
It's a new week. Week 2. Week 2 underway.
Nah, week 2 look bad for us, too. All right, but get it off your chest. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Everything with me is blessed.
Call up now. 800-585-1051.
Not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
What's up? Oh, boy. What's up, Trav?
Yeah, what's going on, Envy? What's up, Lauren?
Good morning.
I know why you calling, Trav. Go ahead. Run your little
Yes,
cowboy
that's right.
thing.
Listen.
Go ahead.
Yeah, had to get y'all out the way real quick. I got to talk to my guy real quick. Where's Charlamagne at? Sean.
Trav, what up, sis?
We going to the bowl.
We going to the
baby.
Super Bowl, baby. Dallas
We
Cowboys
going
and
to the
Kendrick
Super
Lamar.
Bowl.
Okay, 33-17.
Yeah, that's right. Look, my man got that money now. Envy. My man got that money now. Envy is a problem.
Dak got his bag.
It's a problem.
CeeDee Lamb got his bag. I'm not mad at it. Zeke back.
Trav, you know we've been up here 15 years and you've been saying the same thing for 15 years?
That don't matter. That's called belief.
Hey.
It's called delusion.
It's going to happen one day. It's already happened 5 times.
That's right.
Goodbye.
You believe you're going to find a man. How long you been single, Lauren?
It's only been about a year.
Listen.
That's fine.
Can I say something to y'all real quick? Can I just talk about low-key haters? I told my mans, right?
You got a man, Trav?
I get excited. My mans, like my homie.
You got a man
like
before
straight,
Lauren.
like
Go ahead,
His mans.
Like his homie.
Mans in them.
My homie, he's straight. He do music and stuff.
Okay.
So I'm excited. You know, I got I got 1,000 views on my video, right? So I'm talking to him. I'm like, yo, bro, I got 1,000 views. I ain't gonna lie, I don't be getting that for real. He's like, oh, bro, it's only 1,000 views. I'm like, dang, I can't get a congratulations, like a yo, that's all right, nothing like that.
Congratulations on your
Congrats,
1,000
Trav.
views, Trav. And I'm gonna tell you something about this generation. This generation does not understand numbers, and I don't mean this from an age perspective. Just in the era that we're in, because everything is based on views and likes. You know how much 1,000 people is? Mm-hmm. If 1,000 people showed up anywhere you was at, you'd be so ecstatic and so happy.
Yeah.
But we see that online.
That's
You're like, what is
literally what I
1,000?
said to him. I said, bro, if 1,000 people came up to you and complimented you, you would get sick of people complimenting you because 1,000 people is a lot of people, bro.
You would appreciate $1,000. You'd appreciate 1,000 people. You know what I'm saying? You'd appreciate 1,000 hugs, maybe, depending where you at.
Hey, man, how about this? I appreciate every single person that went and watched me and Blind Beauty's video, and I truly appreciate it. And I thank
congratulations,
Yes, sir.
Trav, and tell them where they can see it, where they can find it.
on YouTube, type in Outside HOES featuring Blind Beauty under Twin Wilms, WLLMC.
All right, Trav, have a good one. Hello, who's this?
It's D. What's up, Envy?
What's up, D? Get it off your chest.
Man, I'm upset about these Giants, man.
What you upset about?
I lost a lot of money last night. Let's playing with these Giants, man.
Why would
in the watch shape?
you see what
And I
he was
thought at
in?
least I figured Malik Neighbors could score one touchdown. That's what we needed. and then to watch Saquon put up 3 in Philly, man, I'm ready to choke somebody, man. I'm ready to choke somebody.
And by the way, he wouldn't have put up 3 for the Giants because the Giants' offensive line is terrible. Okay, he put up 3 with Philly because the offensive line in Philly is great.
Hey, at least CeeDee Lamb won me $100 though. Hey, man, go ahead, Cowboys, get that money.
Oh, I can't.
Let's go, baby.
I ain't just gonna talk about he a Giants fan and let's go Cowboys. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, this Red from South Carolina, man. 843, what's up?
Red from the Carolinas.
Low Country, 843, what's happening?
Get it off your chest, Red.
What's good, Charlotte? What's good, Envy? What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Hey, real quick, I just wanna say, man, the NFL had one thing to do, man. They had one job. Get Lil Wayne on the halftime show, man.
Well, that's not the NFL. That's Rock Nation and Apple, and I'm sure NFL got a little bit of say in it, but not much.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, we got to give him his flowers while he's still here. You know what I'm saying? Like what Kendrick Lamar gonna do? We gonna listen to Not Like Us from a year ago?
Don't start that. Kendrick got hits. Don't play with Kendrick.
And we got to stop this narrative. I hate the disrespect when people say things like Kendrick is in this position because of Drake or in this position because of Not Like Us. No. Kendrick got 17 Grammys. No. 5 classic projects. Like, why do we do this?
Kendrick got records. And he has stadium records.
No.
Stop that.
No slander to Kendrick. No slander to Kendrick at all. But it's in New Orleans, though, you know? I can understand if it was in Cali. And we're like, all right, cool, you know, right place, right time. But this is New Orleans, man. You got to get Weezy out there.
Listen, I was looking 24 hours.
I was looking forward to Lil Wayne and Friends. I mean, we've been saying that for the last couple of years. But, I mean, damn, you give me Kendrick Lamar, I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? I like the chaos. Okay?
Hello, who's this?
Yes, Rob.
Rob, what's up? Get it off your chest, Rob.
Hey, Envy, what's good with them Giants?
I don't know, man. You know, the sad part is my dad, you know, they stayed over my house all weekend long, and Sunday morning he was like, let's just watch the games this morning. And we sat on that couch, we, you know, watched the games, we had some good food, and the Giants got trashed. But then the Cowboy game came up next. I said, yo, Pops, if the Cowboys lose, I'll feel a little better. They didn't lose.
Your dad a Giants fan?
Yo. That's what it's about. It's about the Cowboys, Charlamagne. Let's go, Black.
And the Cowboys look good. And the Eagles look good. And Kansas City look good. And Baltimore look good. Just the Giants didn't look good at all. Like nasty.
Well, that's what you get for having expectations for them bum-ass Giants to be something. I could have told you they wasn't going to do a damn thing.
Shut up. Now I hope your Cowboys lose. I heard every player on your team stumped their toe.
Man, that's why the Giants not going to have no success because, see, your problem is you don't know how to celebrate when you see other people winning.
Here we go with this again.
It's just the truth of the matter. Sometimes you learn to clap when it's not your turn. Okay? No. It wasn't your turn this week. It was our turn.
Can I ask a question that's probably like not a rule? But like when your team starts losing, why don't you just go to like another team?
Because that is gay. Like that, okay. When I tell you that is like that
who
is
wants
like,
to be with the losers?
No, that is gay. Okay, and I don't mean gay in the the gay way. I mean like that's just whack. You don't do that. Okay, that is corny. That is not what you do. All right, you ride with your team till the end.
Who's your team?
I don't have a team.
Oh, good.
But I'm just saying.
I just should be an Eagles fan. From Delaware.
I guess. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't have a team though, but I just always wonder, like, why be so upset? Why not just go somewhere else?
Turn the mic down. Professional team.
No.
Oh.
Does who got a professional team?
No.
Don't ask us who. You heard him. Delaware.
Why you laugh like that?
You ain't being. You wasn't serious. You knew better than that.
I wasn't serious. No, I wasn't serious. I just wanted to see if she was going to say something. Get it off your chest.
That's crazy.
800-585-1051. We got Jess With The Mess with Lauren LaRosa.
Yes, we are going to get into this Super Bowl conversation because, boy, did Kendrick and Lil Wayne have people arguing yesterday.
All right.
I love the chaos of it all.
Well, we'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no.
Let's get to Jess With The Mess with Lauren LaRosa.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture show
with Lauren LaRosa.
I'm back. And I got the mess.
Talk to me.
Man, Kendrick Lamar got people arguing again, y'all. It was announced over the weekend that Kendrick Lamar will be headlining the Super Bowl 2025 performance.
Come on, drop on the clues bombs for
Please
that.
drop something. We got
It's well deserved. It's well deserved.
Well, let's take a listen to the announcement that he in the NFL posted.
What the deal, everybody? My name Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it. I won't want you to miss it. Meet me in New Orleans, February 9th, 2025. Wear your best dress, too, even if you're watching from home. Let's go. Yay!
Now listen, this, you know, people just like to debate. But this sparked a lot of conversation online because for a long time we have all been saying 2025 New Orleans is going to be Wayne and Friends.
Cash Money, yeah.
Yes.
Wayne.
So that started the conversation of, is Lil Wayne even ready for a Super Bowl performance? Why
Meaning
not?
What, hits wise? He is. Absolutely.
Meaning,
he has the catalog for it.
And why not Lil Wayne? What was the deciding factor?
Mm-hmm.
Is people are even arguing that Kendrick is not ready for a Super Bowl performance, that he doesn't have the songs.
He definitely has the catalog.
Who said that? Not you, Lauren, shut up. But
I know
people
you're
saying
talking
that.
to me.
Yeah. Who are these people talking this foolishness?
The people are saying, and there's also conversation about
Kendrick Lamar, the highest grossing, the man who has the highest grossing tour by any rapper with the Big Stepper tour, $110+ million worldwide.
I think people are just stuck in the Not Like Us world of Kendrick.
Oh,
and
that's their dumbass.
Because they're like, yo, you can't do Not Like Us 5 times on the Super Bowl stage. We already seen it. So what is he going to pull out his hat this time?
He has
to be honest
a
with you,
catalog of records.
Exactly. I hope he don't do Not Like Us at all.
Well, he has to do that, but
No, he got to do the
He has
Not
to do
Like
that.
Us.
Yeah, he don't have to.
Yes, he does.
What?
Yes,
Listen, it's going to be February. I actually want Kendrick to change the narrative. You know, I think the no round twos was a nice little jab, but I don't want to see him at the Super Bowl halftime show doing another victory lap, even though it will be, though, because, you know, the week before the Super Bowl is the Grammys. Do you understand that Kendrick could be nominated for Not Like Us and Euphoria?
Mm-hmm. And let me tell you,
he's going to win.
Let me tell you, leading into all that, you still have the whole HBU's homecoming season coming up, and they're going to run Not Like Us. They're going to run Not Like Us. Them bands is going to run Not Like Us into the ground.
So if he does Not Like Us at the Super Bowl, I want the opening chords, the and then just the hook and move on.
Oh, you don't
He's
want to
probably going to stop at A minor. Had the whole crowd singing, then he'll go to the next song.
And let me tell you something.
But
if you think that the NFL and Rock Nation and a bunch of other people didn't get a whole bunch of legal letters yesterday from people with owls as their stamp on,
yeah,
I promise
you're not gonna call me a pedophile.
You're not calling me a pedophile at the Super Bowl. I guarantee you, the OVO people sent so many legal letters yesterday. I guarantee it.
How y'all think Wayne feeling today though? Because there are a couple interviews where Wayne has openly talked about wanting to do the Super Bowl. Let's take a listen real quick to him on the 400 podcast.
Wayne, what you do the Super Bowl? Of course, the Super Bowl is in New Orleans. I think it's in 2025 or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Come on, man. Say it, Wayne.
Sure what shit. I don't. They know. I will not lie to you. I have not got a call.
Hey, Jay, like but I'm kind of Jay.
But we all praying. You know, we praying. We keeping our fingers crossed. I'm working hard. I'm gonna make sure this next album and everything I do is killer. So I'm gonna make it very hard for them to. I want to just make it hard for them not to highlight.
Man, he should have probably did communion his first Sunday that just passed, because that prayer ain't hit. It ain't happened.
Listen.
It ain't happened.
I mean, listen, for the like you said, Lauren, for the last couple of years, we thought it would be Lil Wayne and Friends. I believe once we saw Dre and Snoop and Cali with the Rams in the Super Bowl, we had an expectation of seeing
Which
artists.
that was 2 years ago. It feels like that just happened.
But that's our expectation. We had an expectation of seeing artists from the city perform in the city, but that's not the case. I would have loved to see Lil Wayne and Friends in New Orleans.
That would have been crazy. Lil Wayne, Birdman, Juvenile, Manny Fresh, Turk, BG.
Nah, it wouldn't have been all that.
It would have to been the whole clique. They would have to do Bling Bling. They would have to do Bling Bling.
They wouldn't. They would have did Back That Ass Up.
They'd have had to do.
But then it would have been all Wayne.
Get your roll on.
Then you would have got some Drake. And you'd have got some Nicki Minaj,
Drake,
Lil Wayne and Friends.
Yes.
It wouldn't have been all of the Hot Boys.
He would have had to bring the Hot Boys.
Well, Master P,
for the city
he spoke out. He said, Kendrick Lamar is well deserved, but we do need to, get Wayne on that stage as well too. Of course, Pusha T spoke out on it, and he's in support of Kendrick taking the stage. There's some people from Wayne's team who posted online saying, confused, disappointed, angry. So people's feelings are all over the place, man. I ain't seen people argue this much probably since the Drake and Kendrick beef.
I would have loved to see Wayne and Friends in New Orleans, but if you think that I'm going to be upset about Kendrick Lamar performing at the Super Bowl with the Grammys the week before, and he'll probably be nominated for Not Like Us and Euphoria and win, and it's Black History Month, You think I'm gonna be upset at that?
No,
When
not at
is
all.
Ash Sunday? That already passed?
Not at all. And Kendrick is very artsy because you just think about the show he's about to put on.
Him and Dave Free about to put something together amazing.
They're about to put on the show because that's him. Like he lives for this moment.
And stop beefing with rappers from the West Coast. That's the other thing that we need to realize. Okay, I don't care if it's Ice Cube with no Vaseline, Tupac would hit him up, like the Dr. Dre with nothing but a G thing. They don't play fair. I've never seen anything like this in my life, ever.
Wow.
Okay, and all of y'all upset. Just remember one thing that we all can collectively be happy about as a culture.
What's that?
Just be happy we didn't get Taylor Swift. Thank you, Rock
drop a
Nation,
bomb for that.
for
Drop a
blocking
bomb for
Taylor
that.
Swift once again.
She's been
once again every year.
It's gonna happen.
I normally don't.
But not right now.
I normally don't. I don't do this with the white women, but she been carrying the NFL on her back, y'all.
Yo, shut up. All
Shut
right.
up. Turn her mic off. Every year for the last 4 or 5 years, I bet you they've been trying to push Taylor Swift down our throats, and Rock Nation said, no, we going black. Back to black to back to black, back to black every year for the last 5 years.
One shake it off.
No.
You gotta stop.
No.
That is front page.
We are
but that is
standing on
rumors.
the shoulders of Taylor Swift.
What? You gonna get cut on them little sharp ass shoulders.
All right, that was Jess With The Mess with Lauren LaRosa. Now, front page news is next, and then Chloe Bailey will be joining us. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Lauren is filling in for Jess. And let's get in some front page news. What's up, Morgan?
Yeah, let's get into it. So, Vice President.
Hold on, Morgan. Let me do these football scores. I know your team didn't win. My team didn't win. But the people still want to hear their scores.
I mean, week 2.
All right. Here we go. The Saints beat the Panthers last night. Vikings beat the Giants. Steelers beat the Falcons. Patriots beat the Bengals. Texans beat the Colts. The Bills beat the Cardinals. Dolphins beat the Jaguars. Bears beat the Titans. The Seahawks beat the Broncos. The Chargers beat the Raiders. The Buccaneers beat the Commanders. And the Lions beat the Rams. All right?
And the Dallas Cowboys beat the Cleveland Browns 33-17. The disrespect for my Dallas Cowboys will cease this year. Because the reality of the situation is, in February, 2 people will be performing in the Super Bowl that America loves. Kendrick Lamar and the Dallas Cowboys.
And then Monday Night Football, the 49ers take on the Jets at 8:15. Now, let's get to some real news, not the Cowboy news, Morgan.
Yeah, because those are the Browns. Calm down. So Vice President Kamala Harris, she received quite the endorsement over the weekend from former Vice President Dick Cheney and his daughter, Liz Cheney, who is a former Congresswoman. VP Harris, she says she's honored to receive the endorsement, and while speaking to reporters, she reacted to the news on Saturday during a visit to a local business in Pittsburgh. Let's hear more from Vice President Harris on those endorsement comments.
I think that what they both, as leaders who are well respected, are making an important statement that it's okay and, if not important, to put country above party. I think it's an important statement right now. A lot of what I think is happening, and I was just talking with some folks here in Pittsburgh about it, is that people are exhausted about the division and the attempts to kind of divide us as Americans.
Yeah. So on Friday, the former VP under the George W. Bush administration announced he plans to cross party lines to vote for Harris in November. In a statement, Cheney said former President Trump can never be trusted with power again. Former Republican Congresswoman Liz Cheney announced her support for Harris earlier in the week. She made those comments in an interview with ABC's This Week. She also expressed concern for the current state of the Republican Party. Let's hear more from the former Congresswoman Liz Cheney.
I'm certainly not a Trump Republican. I am a conservative. I think that what's happened to the Republican Party today, is indefensible. And as someone who's been a lifelong Republican, it's heartbreaking to me to see what has happened to so many of the elected officials in my party, and I know we can do better. I think, number one, it is up to us, the voters, to hold him accountable in November, not to reelect someone who did what he did.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. They're choosing country over party. That's how it should be, regardless of what your party is. Listen to both candidates, and if one of the candidates is more in line with your interests, vote for that person. I don't understand any of the blind loyalty people have to Democrats or Republicans. If your candidate is trash, and your candidate is trash. And I'm not looking for any elected official to be perfect, but I just cannot understand for the life of me why anyone would support Donald Trump. And I still don't understand why Republicans are just giving away their party to MAGA. So it's good to see some Republicans with some sense. But let's never forget, Morgan, Liz Cheney refused to support voting rights. Okay, she didn't vote for the John Lewis Voting Rights Act or the Freedom to Vote Act. So it's interesting to hear her now speak about protecting democracy, but you didn't vote to protect the cornerstone of democracy, which is voting.
And you talked about country over party, but she also did say that the Republican Party must be rebuilt after this election cycle, adding that Trump threatens the peaceful transfer of power. Now, we've got some updates on the shooting that happened out of Georgia. Now, the mother of the teenager accused of killing 4 people at the Georgia high school, she says she tried to call the school and warn the school what she believed was going to be, quote, an extreme emergency. The Washington Post says records show that Marcy Gray called the Appalachian High School about an hour and a half before the shooting and was on the phone for about 10 minutes. Now, Gray says she was the one who notified a counselor at the school that they needed to do something immediately and check on her son. And when they went to go check on him, he was not in class. Now, Georgia Senator Raphael Warnock, he's weighing in. He's pushing back against Republican vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance's comments last week that school shootings are a fact of life. Let's hear more from Georgia Senator Raphael Warnock.
It's not a fact of life. It's a fact of American life. And we Americans have to ask ourselves, why does this keep happening here? Well, the reality is this is happening in spas. It's happening in shopping malls. It's happening in houses of worship. It's happening in medical clinics. What are we going to do? Turn the whole country into a fort? Let's put forward reasonable, common sense gun laws the same way we did with ensuring that people are safer in their cars. We can do the same thing with guns.
Senator Warnock, he went on to say that the corporate gun lobby remains the main obstacle blocking competent gun legislation favored by most Americans. Now, his comments come again after that teenage gunman killed 2 students and 2 teachers at Appalachian High School outside Winder, which is northeast of Atlanta, and that was in Georgia last Wednesday.
Do we know the reason why? Do we know the reason why his mom called? Like, did he have a conversation with his mom, and his mom still let him go to school?
Feds had already spoke to the boy. The feds spoke to him a year before.
No, but they said his mom called that morning and said, check on my son. Like, what made her think that day that her son was going to do that? You see what I'm saying? And then if her son said something to her, why wouldn't she stop her son from going to school?
I did read why, but I forgot why.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Noticed that the guns were missing or anything of that nature.
Well, New York Times is saying that it was unclear what particularly led to the mother like calling the school.
It just seems weird that the mom would call and not stop her son from going to school. Like if he said something to you, you would stop him. If the guns were missing,
because the boy texted the mom and said in
the text message after the shooting that
the boy texted the mom before the shooting and said something like, "I'm sorry, mom," or something like that, and that's what made the mom alert to school. I read that this weekend. Before the shooting or in that morning or whatever, he texted the mom like, "I'm sorry, mom," or something. It was something along those lines.
Gotcha.
And that's what made the mom call to school.
It'll all be put on the stage tomorrow evening for the first presidential debate that we have between Vice President Harris and former President Trump. Now, Harris' campaign announced on Sunday where Harris and her running mate Tim Walz, they'll be traveling following the debate. And Harris, who is doing her debate prep in Pittsburgh, she will be in North Carolina on Thursday, then back in Pennsylvania on Friday. Walz will head to Michigan and Wisconsin. And the events page on Trump's official website did not list any future campaign stops. But again, that presidential debate, it does go down tomorrow.
You know why?
So,
you know why? Because he's hoping he's hoping after tomorrow they put him out of his misery. Donald Trump is hoping after tomorrow he's so terrible, which I believe he will be, that the Republicans say we got to do to him exactly what the Democrats did to Joe Biden.
He just want to be fired and collect.
He's like, please clear my schedule after tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm blowing it all up. Damn it. Right.
I did see reports that the Republican Party is concerned and they are, quote, praying he doesn't blow it.
That's why he don't have nothing on his event calendar. He's blowing it all up tomorrow. The Carter is getting burnt down tomorrow.
It's a wrap.
Watch.
All right, so that's your front page news. Follow me on social at Morgan Media. And for more news coverage, follow the Black Information Network at Black Information Network and visit BINnews.com.
All right, thank you, Morgan. Now, when we come back, Chloe Bailey will be joining us. We're going to be kicking it with Chloe Bailey.
My rich cousin.
So don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Lauren filling in for Jess. We have Chloe Bailey here. Now, your album was very triggering.
Why? Tell me why.
He's light skinned.
That's really Hold on, let me get myself together.
Everything
Share with me. Are you about to cry?
Almost. You have a song on there called Rose. And I'm not talking flowers.
Yeah.
We had a conversation on the Breakfast Club one day about how women use the rose and how men.
You got to dig deeper. Don't tell the story if you're not going to tell it.
Yeah,
I'm
we could go there. It's all right.
You need to dig deeper.
Can you tell
Are you
me?
laughing back there?
He has some issues.
If you're going to tell this story, you need to tell it.
Yeah, he has some issues. Go
Let me
ahead.
wipe my tears a little bit. You know, some men look at the rose and not flowers as cheating, and you want women to charge the rose. But how about men?
Now, that's not fair, because if you think a rose is cheating, then you could say porn is cheating.
Some people do consider porn cheating, though.
I don't.
Like, there are some people who be like, we have to watch it together. Or we don't need to do it.
Now,
at
that's ODing it. People can have fantasies.
Okay.
So this song, she really idolizes the rose, and I don't like it.
Your eyes are really
You buried the lead, though. Tell her about the book, King. Tell her what you wrote. Tell her about the part you wrote in your book.
She wrote away her troubles.
That's right. You wrote away yours as well.
Oh, I have to hear this.
Yes, please.
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Wait.
Me and my wife have been together since 16.
Love it.
Hold on.
When we first having sexual relations, don't look at me like that, because you tripping
Okay,
me
I'm
now.
just waiting. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm
It
going
was
to hear.
hard for me to make her orgasm. Hold my hand, please.
I got you.
Wait, why are you talking about this?
It was in the book. We wrote it in the book. We fine
Okay,
now.
okay.
But for 5 years.
No, 10. Don't you dare cut that.
You see what I look at? Get your cousin. You see what I'm saying?
It was 10.
Was not 10.
Years. You said 10 in the book. I
Don't
read
you
the
laugh.
book.
Don't you
I read
laugh.
the book.
Don't you laugh.
I'm not
But
laughing.
for a while, it took me
10 years, Chloe.
Stop it!
A decade.
I could not make her reach orgasm.
You can't get to
That's
no
why he hates-
points.
that's
Just
why he
get
hates
there
toys.
already.
I
I couldn't get there. That was the problem.
That's the problem. You ain't getting nowhere.
That was the problem, and I couldn't get there because you know what? I used to watch porn, and I used to think bang, 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 bang was the way, and I realized it wasn't. And now the rose triggers me.
That's why he hates toys.
Yeah.
You just need to build yourself up so that you're not triggered by materialistic things.
You're right.
You have to better yourself.
You're right.
And that'll solve the problem.
You're right.
It should be an addition to you all's love.
Right. So,
I agree. That's sound advice.
wow.
Thank you, Chloe.
So she told you that? She was honest about it?
You gonna bring it back?
You should be honest
I'm
about that.
really intrigued.
Okay, so let me tell you what happened.
Yeah.
It happened during an argument.
She probably got tired.
And she was like, exactly. And then it was bad. But we worked. We worked.
He tried to flush the rolls down the toilet. That's how mad he got.
I actually ran over it. I put it out in the car, ran over it. But yeah, but we good now. But we write about it in the book so couples can learn from my mistake.
Okay.
Any more questions, Chloe? Want to trigger me
You
some
brought this up. You ain't know. You brought
I'm
this up.
happy that it's ended in a positive way.
Thank you. I
Okay.
hate this place. Go ahead.
So this album, and even just hear you talking right now, I feel like this is you're a lot more like open about just you, relationships wise, like sexuality. I saw the video you posted when people were reacting to the lyrics, and you was like, y'all, like, it's life, it happens. Like, how has that been coming around, even being in the public eye, like the dating stuff? I know there was a photo with you and Gunna. How is all of this new world for you? Because you're a lot more like you're here, you're sure of it, you're
A new
confident in
photo
it.
of her and Gunna?
Well, it's not that new, like it wasn't yesterday, but there was an additional one outside of y'all.
shit.
Y'all were in LA, so y'all were in LA. Remember, you guys were in the store shopping, and then you were like,
Wow.
no. He came here. You're like, no, we're just friends. And then you performed with Offset, and then there was a photo of y'all at the party afterward. Y'all are just
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
next to each other in the photo,
Oh, yeah,
which sparked some more rumors. So, is that tough trying to date at all? Removing Gunna from the situation.
Yeah. Well, one, I'm really proud of everything that he's doing. Two, honestly, it is tough to date. Because even if I just want to go out to grab a bite, say talk about music, if it's anyone of the opposite sex, it's like, oh, that's who she's dating. And I want people to focus on me and my career. I don't want to be connected to every man that I'm standing next to.
Right.
So because of that, I mean, I am naturally a hermit, but because of that, I'm just like extra cautious.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's unfortunate though, because you are in the phase where I'm sure you're dating, wanting to meet new people, and it's a fun thing to be able to do.
Yeah.
You can't do it publicly, but since those photos were public at one time, and I know you guys have denied it, and then the Offset thing happened, what's the synergy there? Like, is there nothing there for real, or
You want to know the status?
yeah? Like, I just want to know. I feel like every time we get told there's nothing, then it's like y'all find each other somewhere.
Well, I mean, we're both in the industry. He's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. He's doing really great, by the way. So it's just all love.
Okay.
Are you writing nowadays more from a reflective standpoint or as a storyteller? Because, I hear records like Might as Well, where you say things, I'm like, I might fly to the south side, let him hit it first night, then fall back.
Jesus.
You know,
That's the new Chloe I'm talking about. My girl, you here now.
So it's like my external doesn't say these things, right? But my internal feels them. So when I write, it's like coming from a standpoint, this is what I'd say to you.
Right.
If if I had the gumption.
I like that for you, though.
You fly a man out for real?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why you can't fly a man out? If you like him, you wouldn't do it?
She ain't gonna be dealing with no brokies.
No,
They fly themselves out.
No, I
sometimes
didn't
you
say
just,
that.
if a man is treating you well, you want to treat them sometimes.
But I don't think I would do that. Maybe I'd go there instead so that I'm flying myself.
Okay.
You feel me?
So if you were dating somebody that might not have it like you did, you wouldn't say, you know what, boo-boo, I'm gonna fly you to me to LA, or I'm gonna fly you to me to St. Lucia, or I'm gonna fly you to wherever.
I would want them to at least be able to get a flight to see me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. You know, because I don't want to be like play like the masculine role and like make him feel less than. So I'd rather not even visit that.
People forget that you're 26 years old. I think a lot of people still look at you as the young teenager singing. Do you have a hard time with that?
No. It kind of makes me laugh, especially when I have no makeup on. I do look 15. And I do have like a young spirit, so I mean, it's okay. It's sometimes I'm like, gosh, I'm 26, 4 years from 30. Like, let's let it go. But
are there ever any songs like, because you have Temporarily Single, All I Got, where like you opening up about stuff where you're like, don't listen to this one, y'all. Like, skip over that one. Like, do you ever have to tell them that?
I always get nervous anytime I play my music. Anytime.
Really?
Yes, because I'm bearing my soul in the song, and it's like, okay, yeah, this is me. I don't really show this. This is me. So it's like, I hope people will like it, even the ones closest to me. Like, I'll get nervous. I'll have my head down, listening, looking up like this.
But I have a question for you about, you mentioned like when you play your music for people and people hear your music, you always get nervous. How do you deal with critiques? Because I know John B came out and that was like a whole thing when he said that you and Gunna's song that you remade of his, They Don't Know, was ratchet. And people were upset at him for saying that. Like, how did you feel about that?
Well, John B is an incredible artist. If that song didn't exist, we couldn't sample it. So I love what Gunna and I did to it. And, I'm sad he feels that way, but hey, everyone has opinions.
He also said it didn't get cleared. I was like, it had to get cleared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, we got more with Chloe Bailey when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa filling in for Jess. And we're still kicking it with Chloe Bailey. Charlamagne?
Do you really feel like Nice Girls finished last?
So, I do feel that way. And in your case, your wife did. So that's good.
Was that a stab?
No, that's what the song's about.
What is that?
That's what the song is about.
Oh.
How did I
That's
get
what
this
the song
stab?
is about.
On face value, that was such a
Chloe is a petty cancer. Don't let it fool you. Don't let all of this fool you.
Explain the lyrics.
That's what the song is about.
Now everybody
Nice girls finish last because we cater to the man. We cater to the man, and the nice girl finishes last. And then we reference Janet Jackson at the end on the last line of the song. That's what the song is about.
Was that a stab, Chloe?
It was not.
So basically, you're saying that women should speak up for themselves more, and if they're not getting what they want,
it's like a innuendo.
Yeah. And are you also speaking like romantically, like sexually as well too?
That's what it is.
Yeah, because you wanna. It's all about like pleasing your partner. Sorry, Emily.
It was not a stab.
Give him the rose.
Oh my God.
Somebody told me to hand these to you.
I don't want no rose. Put that rose on the other side. I want those roses over here.
You want this?
Fake roses.
I'm sorry. But that's what the song is about. That's what it's about.
Okay.
Like taking the back seat and like letting your partner,
Now, being that you are who you are, Chloe, do you really feel like your status when it comes to guys? Because you got a song that I'm called FYS.
F your status. Yep.
Do you really feel that way? Do you really feel like all I need is love? I don't need nothing else. I don't need the money, the car, the diamonds, your position, job.
Yeah. Honestly, yes. I still want someone with drive and someone who has ambition so that we can build each other up. But I think being in a world where it's so superficial and everything is based on what you have, what are you doing next, sometimes it gets a little suffocating and redundant. So it's nice to just have someone who loves you just for you.
So you would date like somebody that wasn't in the industry?
Oh, yeah.
Like a guy to drive UPS or something?
No. But someone not in the industry.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah. But I think a lot of times too, when people ask that question, I mean, it's like, I get it, but like when people ask that question too, like one of the conversations people don't have is sometimes like when finances aren't right, or like even just status, right? Like we could both be making the same money, but I'm more outward than you are. I've never come across a man that has been secure enough in himself to be okay with that, and it causes problems, even if you don't bring them in. And that's why women, we kind of do that to protect ourselves sometimes. So I think it gets unfairly thrown on women. You're very successful. It gets unfairly thrown on you when you say, oh, I have a preference.
You wouldn't date somebody short, though. That'd be out, though.
I would date someone who I'm the same height with heels on.
Oh, okay. I know. I've known somebody who's kind of your height.
Who?
Okay. We've seen them in photos together already.
Oh.
Why do you keep going back to this? What is this? What are you trying to ask, Lauren?
Such a fly couple.
Like, what are you trying to ask?
I'm asking you, would you, like, if today he's like, we need to do this, would you lock in? Like, is the relationship there where you guys are friends enough? I understand you're just friends now, but you guys are friends enough where you would be like, you know what, I would explore this.
I think we're both living like our own lives. Yeah, we're just living our own lives, you know?
I was going to say, you open the album, I think it's All I Got, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
And you talk about, there's like a guy who, he's like, not the fall guy, but he's always there for you. And he's always there for you in all the right ways, but that's not the guy you like or want to be with. But then there's this other guy, like you have this is the ideal guy, but he doesn't know how to be there for you in the same way. What inspired that song?
So what inspired the song? You guys love talking about him. What inspired the song?
Kind of crazy.
I didn't even say that.
Right.
I literally didn't even say it this time. I just was interested in that because, you know, I think every girl has that.
Yeah. What inspired the song, though, for me is that you want to feel safe and secure, but then at the same time, you also want someone to push you out of your comfort zone. So it's the catch-22 because we all just, it's life.
How was it when you and Holly got back in the studio?
It was amazing. We were in New York, actually. We had like a press event here. And I was like, sis, okay, here's the verse. You like it? She's like, I love it. I was like, come. She's like, okay, I'm bringing Halo to the studio. He was there at the engineering board with me. And she just sounded so beautiful. And she just pushed the record to be even more special.
Wow.
I know you guys, it's Tea Time.
Yes, it's Tea
Y'all
Time.
started it back up, and I saw Halo was in one of them. Because you've always been close, but now she's a mom, so she's experiencing different things. Is the relationship different now, or is it the same, but you just have to know she's also a mom too? Like, what was that like?
In a really weird way, it's gotten stronger. I can't explain it. It's just like, I think because we both have a deeper appreciation for life now, seeing something so pure and innocent like that, it has made our bond stronger.
Y'all women now. Like, so it's like a different level of womanhood.
And that's what I feel through this project. That's why I'm like, you here, like, I'm happy for you.
Thank you so much. I'm happy that you enjoyed it.
Well, let's play. Can we play a joint other than Rose off the album?
Yes.
I think we should play Rose.
I think we should play Rose on Rose.
Rose
We
is
can
the
play.
theme
We
of
can
this
play.
interview.
Honestly,
Favorites.
Okay.
It's
Favorites
23
feature Anderson
years.
.Paak.
You her favorite.
There you go.
Boom.
Yes, I like that. You made up for it. There we go. There we go. Well, it's Chloe Bailey. We appreciate you for joining us.
Thank you.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. We are the Breakfast Club. Now let's get to Jess With The Mess with Laura LaRosa.
The news is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mack.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
With Lauren LaRosa.
I'm back, and I got the mess.
Talk to me.
So Tyreek Hill, who plays for the Miami Dolphins, was detained over the weekend. It actually happened on Sunday, literally right before the game. And this went viral all over Twitter, Instagram, all of that, because what was happening was when he was put into cuffs, people were riding by. Some of his players were riding, like,
it's right before the game.
Were riding by. Yeah. So people started recording, like, oh shoot, that's Tyreek Hill. They got him on the ground. So
they had him on the ground?
Yeah. So they had him in cuffs, then they sat him to the ground. Now, here's the thing.
And not only sat him to the ground, had him face planted into the ground.
For what?
So this is what I'm about to get into. So when the story broke, it was clarified that he was detained and not arrested, which means they just kind of like take your freedom a bit while they figure some stuff out.
Right.
But they don't actually book you and charge you and all that stuff. But there were in any of the reports that I saw no narrative as to why he was actually pulled over and what was being accused of him.
They just kept saying traffic violation.
Well, so police didn't even say that. So I reached out to the Miami-Dade Police Department, who were the officers that we saw in the video, and I asked, what is the narrative? What led up to the arrest? And what I was told is that they were aware of the detainment and that they request. So this is the director of the Miami Dade Police Department. Her name is Stephanie Daniels. So she said that she had requested an immediate review of all the details surrounding the incident, and that they were also reviewing all available body cam footage, and that they will provide an update as further information becomes available. So she would not directly say to me why he was pulled over, according to police. However, his team released a statement that said that it was a traffic violation, and then he later said that as well too. But he also said he was kind of confused as well too. And then in other videos that surfaced, there's a point in the video where it appears as if one of the officer like strikes him or something like that in the video. I posted this video to Brown Girl Grind and slowed it down so you can actually see that moment. So I asked the director about that moment as well too, and what they said was that now there's an internal investigation going on with internal affairs, and that one of the police officers in the video has been placed on an administrative, not a leave, but like basically they've been taken off the streets, administrative duties, while the investigation is being conducted. They're committed to transparency and accountability to the community with any situation involving officers. So basically, I think they're trying to figure out what happened too and how it escalated to the point where now he's in cuffs and all that stuff. But he made it to the game. He was able to play.
Scored a touchdown.
Yeah, touchdown. And when he scored the touchdown, one of his teammates reacted him being put in cuffs. And 130 yards, 7 receptions. So he played well. They actually talked to him on the field about what we saw in the videos, him being detained. Let's take a listen.
So when I left home, I told my wife, I was like, babe, I'm finna go to work and I'm finna get prepared for my day. Little did I know, that was quite a surprise on the way, man. But you know what? At the end of the day, dog, I got a job to do. And my job is to come inside of this stadium and be great, dog. So
what did it mean to you for your teammates to join you this morning and show support?
That goes to show that, man, it's more than about football, dog. Like, cause those dudes were like really risking their lives for me. Shout out to my mom too. My mom got out the car and go South Georgia. You feel me? Shout out to my Dukes too. You feel me?
Tyreek, what happened this morning?
Like I said, I'm not gonna comment on that. We're just gonna let bygones be bygones. Move on and learn from it. That's it.
So go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So his agent, Drew Rosenhaus, also spoke out and kind of talked a little bit about the people that got out the car to make sure he was straight, and goes into what they think happened as well too.
It's a heartbreaking situation. Obviously, I love Tyreek. I hated to see him in the situation he was in with the police. He is going to play today. Number one, he's okay. Number two, he's going to play. Number three, apparently he got a ticket for moving violation entering the stadium. How things escalated into the situation that they were in handcuffs and being held on the ground with police is mind-boggling to me. I'm deeply concerned by that, very troubled. We will be looking into it. We will be investigating this. We will look out for Tyreek, but I'm not going to make any allegations at this time. I don't want to bring anybody into it, but I did see Calais Campbell and John Smith, two veteran leaders, and they were very concerned about what was happening to Tyreek. I won't speak for them, but I'm grateful for them for going to help Tyreek and get involved.
He's like, I don't want to put nobody into it.
It didn't say their names.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, it was a moving violation, and the only time usually you get put in handcuffs for a moving violation is if you're speeding excessively. That's where they usually put you in handcuffs. But he was right outside the stadium, and if you ever been to that stadium, which I've been to several times, there is no speeding. There's nothing but traffic there. So the fact that none of those officers recognized who he was and pulled him out the car, threw him on his face, had him handcuffed under.
They recognized him. Some sounds to me like somebody bet against the Dolphins on one of these gambling apps, and they was trying to shake Tyreek up a bit so they can make sure they could win. Check these officers' DraftKings or their FanDuels.
That's a good point.
Yo.
Bet they gambled on the Jaguars, and I bet that they bet Tyreek would have under 100 yards and no TD. Way to prove them wrong, Tyreek.
If Miami-Dade be like, yo, we had to check their betting.
I'm telling you.
That would be crazy.
This has something to do with DraftKings or FanDuel, I guarantee it.
But if they did, that would be crazy. What the officers said, like Charlamagne said,
you, this is what it
said
is.
he bet that he had less than 100 yards and said, let's shake him up. Let's arrest him.
Because so many people were riding by like, oh, shoot, that's Tyreek. It's like everybody recognized him, but the police officers.
I'm telling you right now, somebody bet against the Dolphins.
Can't they go to
jail
for that? Is that betting fraud? Interfering with something?
I don't know, but I'm telling you that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you made that up.
I made that up.
But they would definitely been fired for that.
My imagination was on point though.
Salute to
it
Miko.
sounded good, didn't it?
Salute to Miko Grimes too. She said they had their knee in his back the same way they did me. I had severe PTSD when I saw that.
He definitely had his knee in his back.
Somebody's gonna have to do some answering.
crazy.
So we'll see when the body cam comes out, because I'm definitely gonna stay in contact with Stephanie and thanks on Miami-Dade for getting back to me.
Mhm.
They didn't act like we weren't a mainstream media outlet
Well,
like
salute
Vegas
to them.
did. So
All right. Well, that is Jess with the Mess with Laura LaRosa. Now, Charlamagne, who you giving that down to?
Man, 4 after the hour. Let's keep it in Florida. I promise you, Florida, I don't be meaning to do this,
Yeah,
man.
you do.
But every day, y'all give me something. There's a vice principal and a teacher in Florida named Tashika Fabian and Benny Leverett. They need to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with them, please.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The craziest people in America.
I already got Bronx trauma.
It's time for Don't Give the Day.
We in the Bronx. What you talking about, man?
Suck much? Y'all not shutting us down. We in the concourse for the show.
The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida.
He lied.
Why does the Sunshine State consistently produce such strange news?
If I catch y'all ass in traffic, I'm with her, my virginity out. Y'all don't suck it.
It is just one of the many wacky news stories out of Florida.
On the Breakfast Club.
Oh, man.
Yes, Donkey today for Monday, September 9th goes to a vice principal and a teacher in Florida. The vice principal's name is Tashika Fabian and the teacher's name is Benny Leverett. What does your Uncle Charla always say about the great state of Florida? The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida, and today is no exception. I am telling you right now, America, nobody gives a damn anymore. Okay, folks is overworked, underpaid, and they just don't have time for the foolishness, even if they themselves are the foolishness. See, Tashika Fabian is no longer the vice principal at Progress Village Middle School because Benny Leverett, the teacher, had to resign from his job because he decided to put a child in a chokehold. Yes, the crippler crossface, $1 Million Dream, Cobra Clutch, Hell's Gate. He put the student in a chokehold. I guess they got into some type of altercation in the classroom, and the teacher felt like he had to restrict the student's ability to breathe to survive. Now, the teacher did get arrested. The teacher did resign. But in new developments, we have learned that Tashika knew about it the whole time and covered it up. Let's go to WFLA for the report, please.
Keith, Jen, detectives say that this kid told deputies that he couldn't breathe. An investigator said the teacher held that position for about 4 minutes.
And we send our kids to school thinking they're safe. That's wrong.
He's not going to respond. He can't. He can't. He's dying. You killing him. Caught on camera. Deputies say this is Progress Village Middle Magnet School teacher Benny Leverett, and they say this is a 14-year-old student. Investigators say the 39-year-old teacher wrapped his right arm around the student's neck and placed his other hand behind the teen's head, putting him in a chokehold. The student told deputies there were various points when he couldn't breathe.
Wow.
As court documents say, Leverett held this position for about 4 minutes. Deputies say the school's assistant principal, 41-year-old Tashika Fabian, didn't notify authorities, something she's required to do by state law. But the story doesn't end there. Detectives say she told the student who recorded this video to delete it. The school district says neither the teacher nor school administrator have been on campus since this happened a few months ago. Both face criminal charges tonight.
Here's the thing about stupidity, right? It does not require a unity and group operation. It does not have to be a collective effort. See, there is no need to make stupidity a relay race. I don't need that baton passed to me. That's what Tashika did in this situation. She made stupidity a relay race. Now, I don't know why Benny Leverett felt the need to put this middle school student in a chokehold. I'm not, judging that man, okay? But for whatever reason, he decided to put this child in a chokehold. Okay, now he got to deal with the law and that child's family. If there's a daddy in the house, an uncle, a big brother, I don't know why y'all be playing with folks' kids like they don't have families, because now you got to square up, Benny. Okay, let's see if that chokehold works on an adult. All right, he resigned, but he should have been fired, and he got arrested. This should be Benny's cross to bear and no one else's, but no. All right, Benny decided to pass the baton of stupidity to Tashika. He ain't even pass it. She just took it. Okay, for whatever reason, Tashika took the baton and ran with it because she failed to report this situation. In fact, as you heard in the news report, she tried to get the video deleted. Why? What's the point? You're the vice principal of the school. Your job is to protect the students. If there's a teacher endangering the child in any way, that teacher got to go. All right, that teacher got to go to the unemployment line and jail. I don't know the reason why you wouldn't report the matter to the child abuse hotline or law enforcement. What are you protecting Benny for? Okay. Whatever student in that class recorded the whole incident did exactly what they were supposed to do, and you dead ass wrong for making them delete the footage. You must have a personal relationship with Benny, okay? That is the only logical explanation. But if you have a personal relationship with Benny, that's all the more reason why you shouldn't have attempted to protect him, especially when he was dead wrong. Okay, you had other students say he's dying. You're killing him. Can we hear from some of the parents, people, or is this teachers? These teachers. Let's hear from some of the teachers about what they thought about this.
Teachers now weighing in.
I have my ethics in place, and I will not be making contact with students unless they have approved on a high five or maybe a hug.
And a daycare provider saying this should have never happened.
You're not allowed to touch the kids.
So you're saying under no circumstance should a teacher ever put a child in a chokehold?
No, you have to call for backup.
You, as the vice principal, completely betrayed these kids' trust. It's bad enough a teacher would harm a student, but when you have the vice principal refusing to report the crime, it's like, where can we send our kids to be safe? Who is protecting our children? I know a lot of people opting to homeschool their kids for various reasons. Full disclosure, I'm one of them. Okay, kids don't like to be in schools anymore because they don't feel the work is stimulating them, and also because they feel like the teachers don't have their best interests. Okay, as the son of a school teacher, this breaks my heart. All right, please, anyone out there thinking of being in education, don't if your heart isn't in it. If you don't actually care about the well-being of these youngsters, if you are looking at being a teacher or a principal or a counselor in these schools as just a job, do us all the biggest favor and find something else to do. We need people in these schools who inspire hope, who ignite their imagination in these kids, who instill a love of learning in these kids. These adults be coming in these classrooms with their own issues, and they end up projecting their BS onto these students. You choked out this student for what? All right, someone else's child for 4 minutes? You know why? Not because something is wrong with the kid, but because something was wrong with you. All right, we need students to trust teachers. You can't improve student-teacher relationships by doing stuff like this. But in order for that to happen, we need teachers students can trust, and we need to trust that principals are going to provide proper checks and balances and discipline when those teachers fall short. Tashika, you failed. Okay, you failed that child. All right, and then the injustice to one child is an injustice to children everywhere. They don't make adults like they used to. Please give Tashika Fabian and Benny Leverett. Matter of fact, let Remy Ma give Tashika Fabian and Benny Leverett the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
I really don't understand why y'all be playing with people's kids like they don't have families.
Right.
Nah, not at all.
I don't understand it.
Biggest fear in the world is like putting your babies into the world and just something like this happens. There's a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, a person in general shouldn't be. You know what I mean?
Because now I got to go catch a charge.
You got to catch a charge.
Now I got to go eat jail food.
Oh, hello?
Now I got to go eat jail food.
About my child or my niece, I'm going smiling.
That's what I'm saying.
Happily.
Now I got to go eat jail food because you put your hand on my children.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
Matter of fact, I'm going to pre-order my food because I'm headed there.
That's not how jail
works. I'm going to figure it out. About my baby, I'm going to figure it out.
You can't ask for chicken on Tuesday and pork on Wednesday.
I'm on my way.
That's not how jail works.
I'm on my way.
Only thing you pre-order is fish. All right. Thank you for that donkey of the day. All right.
You think Ice Spice starved out Cleo Trapper? Try to pre-order your jail food and see what happens.
All right. Now, when we come back, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Over the weekend, they announced Kendrick is performing at the Super Bowl. What are your thoughts? Let's open it up. Let's discuss. 800-585-1051. Everybody wanted Wayne. They wanted Lil Wayne and Friends, but that didn't happen. Let's discuss. All right, it's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Talk about it.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa is filling in. Over the weekend, they announced that Kendrick Lamar is performing at Super Bowl. People were upset. It's going to happen in New Orleans, so people wanted Lil Wayne and Friends, but that didn't happen. So we're asking your thoughts. Let's start with you, Lauren. What you think?
I honestly, I thought the announcement was like AI. Like, I didn't think it was real. Not because I don't think Kendrick is dope, but just because I really thought that it was going to be Lil Wayne. Like, I I thought we, the people online and the people, pressured the Super Bowl enough to just do it.
Y'all swear y'all got power.
We don't.
That'd be the funniest thing. We pressure the people that want me. Shut up. We pressure the people. Man.
You don't think that brands and like they look online and see what people are talking about, see what the people want?
I think they do. I think they do see what people are talking about. I think it would have been amazing to have Lil Wayne. I think he has the catalog. I think he has the songs. I think he has the accolades. I think he has the artists. I think he could have put on a great show. But then I was thinking, I also seen people talking about his Grammy performance. I seen somebody said that he wasn't at rehearsals for his Grammy performance. He was hard to deal with. So I will also say, well, does his reputation precede him, where people are scared? Because at the end of the day, this is still a business.
But if you don't like your job some days, or like you late a little bit, like on your big day at work, the Super Bowl, I think he would have pulled it off.
I mean, I don't know.
You can't mess. That's some.
But I'm also not mad at Kendrick though. But Kendrick deserves it too. Kendrick deserves it, right?
Yeah.
He has the hits. He has the accolades. He has the catalog.
For sure.
Let me tell y'all something. Lil Wayne is a god and should always be treated as such. I definitely wanted to see Lil Wayne and friends in New Orleans. But that is until I heard that we getting Kendrick. Now, I didn't know Kendrick was an option. I wasn't even thinking about Kendrick.
Me neither.
But the fact that they gave us Kendrick, I'm like, damn. Kendrick Lamar, during Black History Month, at the Super Bowl, a week after the Grammys. And I almost can guarantee Euphoria and Not Like Us going to be nominated for a Grammy.
Right.
I love the artistic creations that Dave Free and Kendrick Lamar present.
I agree.
I want to see Kendrick Lamar on that stage. I would have loved to see Lil Wayne and friends. But if you're telling me I'm getting Kendrick Lamar, I'm fine with that.
But
Give us the set list,
if there's
though.
a
What y'all
choice,
think the
though,
set list
if
is?
there's a choice, what would you prefer? I would prefer Lil Wayne.
Forget what you would prefer. If there was a choice in 2024 and I'm making a sound business decision, I would probably pick Kendrick Lamar.
Why?
Because Kendrick Lamar had a monster year and he's had a monster career. He's probably got
Lil Wayne has had a monster career.
He's probably got an album coming out. See, y'all forget something that Lil Wayne said on that 400 podcast, and that's just the reality of the situation. He said, I hope to do enough now to where they really consider me in February. If you had to choose, Kendrick Lamar had the biggest year of any rapper, one of the biggest years of any musician out, period.
I agree.
So it's like, for me, February, I would have loved to see Lil Wayne and friends, but Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl during Black History Month, and he probably dropping an album, and he gonna win a Grammy for Not Like Us or Euphoria, so like, that's gonna be phenomenal.
What's the set list gonna be given though? Because people people keep trying to play with Kendrick like he don't got the catalog.
Kendrick is a 17-time Grammy winner, a Pulitzer Prize winner. This man has the highest grossing tour of any rapper ever. One solo rapper headlining show worldwide for the big stepper tour.
Like
I get
110 million that tour gross.
But if there was an option, I would prefer to see Lil Wayne in his hometown of New Orleans. Lil Wayne and friends. He has the catalog. He has the friends. And we just seen Kendrick a couple of years ago at the Super Bowl. Now, it wasn't his own set, but I would have loved to see Lil Wayne. I think this was the perfect storm for Lil Wayne in New Orleans for him.
Also,
we could have did Kendrick next year because he's not in L.A. We could have did Kendrick the year after that.
You missed the moment, though.
I get the Not Like Us moment. I get it, but it's still
if it wasn't for two things, right? If it wasn't for one, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg being in California when the Rams was in the Super Bowl, we wouldn't have this expectation. And if it wasn't for Jay-Z and Rock Nation curating the halftime Super Bowl, we wouldn't have this expectation. Because it never used to matter what city. What city did Michael Jackson perform in?
I don't even know.
What city did Prince perform in?
Who cares?
What city did Justin Timberlake reveal Janet Jackson to the world in?
Who cares? It doesn't matter.
I do remember that one though. That was Charlotte, North Carolina.
That was Charlotte?
Yeah.
I don't even remember who performed in New York.
And the fact that I'm from the Carolinas, I remember that.
Okay. But let's go to the phone lines. We got a lot of lines. Hello, who's this?
Hello.
Hey, good morning. What were your thoughts on Kendrick performing at Super Bowl?
Listen, I'm from New Orleans. We don't want that. I'm mad. We mad. I'm speaking for Nula. We mad.
Okay.
It should have been Weezy.
You
it
big
should have
mad.
been Cash Money. I'm big mad.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't want to hear it.
I ain't even say
That's
nothing.
right. You said it right.
I was the one saying Lil Wayne and friends for the past couple of years. But if you're giving me Kendrick, I get it. And also, I was wrong. He wasn't in Charlotte. It was in Houston.
Oh, so you just
Charlotte was in the Super Bowl. It just came back to me just now.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is Keith from Brooklyn. You heard?
Keith from Brooklyn. You heard?
Yo, I just don't get the whole Kendrick Lamar being at the Super Bowl thing. Like, how many hit records does this man have, Charlotte?
I had to hang up on him.
No, don't do that.
Because how many hit records does Kendrick have?
Let the man
All
talk.
the accolades,
God damn.
the Grammys. Like, come on, let's stop that. We're gonna act like they're not like us. This is only hit.
With you?
But that's when you
He
educate.
has records.
That's when you educate a person. You don't just hang up on them.
Well, 800-585-1051. Kendrick Lamar performing at the Super Bowl. What's your thoughts? It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
If y'all talking about it, you know we talking about it. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Laura LaRosa is filling in for Jess. Now, if you're just joining us, they announced over the weekend that Kendrick Lamar will be performing at the Super Bowl, and we're asking, what are your thoughts? 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this?
What up, though? This is Lucky from Detroit.
Lucky,
what up, Lucky
Doe?
from Detroit?
What's your thoughts?
Man, just like Tory Lanez dad said, Rock Nation shall crumble. I'm so tired of them having their hands behind everything. And I hate fake love and fake energy from people. Jay-Z been acting like he rocked with Drake for all these years. And then you go and put Kendrick on the big stage where you know Drake used that line about the Super Bowl in that song. And you go and do this. I hate fake stuff.
Hey, by the way, you know this is Twitter math, right? Like, this is literally social media logic putting things together. These people, you really think these people sitting around thinking, you know what we can do? We gonna piss Drake off because Drake said he was big as the Super Bowl. As if J. Cole's not a Rock Nation artist, so why would he do that to J. Cole?
I thought that was the voice when you talking to the massa. So now that's the Rock Nation.
Y'all
voice?
do be talking to massa.
Okay.
Hello?
This is silly.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Carlin.
Hey, Carlin. What's your thoughts on Kendrick Lamar performing at the Super Bowl?
Man, I think it'd be great that he'll be performing, but honestly, we never know what may happen. He may just bring Lil Wayne on stage, which will be awesome because it'd be it'd be that going on. We got Mardi Gras going on at that time, so I think the city's going to be crazy in New Orleans at that time.
And by the way, Not Like Us is perfect for them bands, them New Orleans bands.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. That's what they've been saying about the HBCU homecoming.
And by the way, I want to say something else. Y'all really want Kendrick Lamar to bring Lil Wayne out?
No, Lil Wayne can't do that.
I don't understand.
Lil Wayne can't do that.
Why can't he do that?
You just demolished. You just beat my artist in the rap.
There you go. Okay.
You just beat my artist in the rap battle.
Oh,
okay.
I
know y'all did.
I can't come out there and rock with you.
Y'all are so ridiculous. I'm gonna tell you something. Human beings are just ridiculous people. Why you really think Lil Wayne is gonna come out with Kendrick Lamar after Kendrick Lamar just wiped his ass with Drake?
How did I forget that fast?
Because that's what your generation does. And it's not even just you as a youngster. It's just this whole generation. We don't remember nothing. We are all such prisoners of the moment, and it's disgusting. I don't remember Kendrick busting Drake's ass, but you want to hear Not Like Us. Just think about how the brain works.
Oh,
you can't wait to hear Not Like Us at the Super Bowl, but you forgot who Not Like Us is about.
That vein on the side of that eraser head. Like,
I just want y'all to use your brain. Use your brains.
Hello, who's
That's
this?
all.
Hello, how are you? Good morning, guys.
Good morning. What's your thought, Mama?
I believe that, I agree. I think, I agree that he should perform there because he's hot right now. And he came out with a song with, he came out with another song after what Drake put out a couple weeks ago. So yeah, he should perform.
So you with Kendrick performing?
Yeah, I definitely am, MV.
Okay.
And Kendrick probably going to drop an album. Listen, I have no problem. You're not going to get me to be upset over Kendrick Lamar bringing his unapologetically black ass on the Super Bowl stage during Black History Month.
And he's artsy. Do you know the show that we're about to see? I think the show is going to be amazing. Like, the way that Kendrick thinks and the way that his team thinks, that production is going to be on another level. Like, you know that.
And anything that pisses off a beige, biracial, light-skinned human, I am all for it.
All right.
I am here for the chaos. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am here for it.
We have Jess With The Mess coming up.
Let's
with
go, Kendrick Lamar. All right? But Lil Wayne and Friends would have been great. But when you give me Kendrick Lamar, I'm like, oh, okay. I ain't... Just be happy that we don't got to see Taylor Swift. Why won't y'all give Rock Nation their credit for constantly blocking Taylor Swift for the last 5 years?
We wanted to see you move them shoulders and shake it off.
I can't believe you would want to see a white woman shaking her shoulders during Black History Month.
No, she wants to see you. She wants to see you.
That would never happen.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen you do that dance before. Why do I feel like that?
You would never see me shaking my shoulders
we have that.
to shake it off during Black History Month.
I think that
especially when I know, especially if somebody said to me the options were Taylor Swift, Lil Wayne, and Kendrick Lamar, and we chose Taylor Swift, I'm boycotting.
All right.
Okay?
You're not going to watch it?
No.
Yes, you would.
I would absolutely.
Yes,
first of all, I have
would.
no interest in seeing Taylor Swift.
You be in a living room like this. Shake it off.
No.
Yes, you would.
All right. Well, we have Jess with the mess with Lauren LaRosa.
We do. We are going to get into Rich Homie Quan, his girlfriend who was with him during the 911 call, found him dead. Spoke out, and his dad also posted a statement about everything that happened. So we're going to talk about that a bit.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
No, you ain't bullying nothing.
Shut up.
You're not bullying nothing, Aubrey. All right?
Let's talk about envy.
Isn't Drake doing the allegedly doing the World Cup though?
And I don't care.
Well, he's like arm in arm with them. But I thought he was talking about you when he said ain't bullying nothing because you was in here crying.
Who was crying?
You was definitely crying.
I was joking. Y'all don't know a joke?
Nope.
I was getting my thespian on.
You a lesbian now?
What?
This is crazy. Leave them people alone.
What is that?
I want to be a stud so bad. That's why you don't be wearing no sleeves on your shirts no more.
Oh my goodness. Studs don't wear sleeves?
Yo.
Studs don't wear sleeves?
No.
Yo.
I ain't know studs didn't wear sleeves.
Yo.
I got sleeves on right now. What are you talking about? Let's get to Jess with the mess with Lauren LaRosa.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shoot.
With Lauren LaRosa.
I'm back. And I got the mess.
Talk to me.
So really quickly, I wanted to make mention of Rich Homie Quan's father and his girlfriend who broke their silence over the weekend about his passing. So Rich Homie Quan's dad said, he posted an Instagram story and said, I'm laying here, can't sleep. Quick story. Last week, Quan called me and I answered and he said, what's wrong? I said, nothing. Just listened to a song that made me think about Mack. He said, Pops, I got shows in Miami this weekend. Come and go with me. You need a mental break. I booked my flight, booked us a nice mansion to stay in, not knowing my son wouldn't be here to go with me. Moral of the story, tomorrow is not promised. Enjoy life and make memories with your loved ones. Wow.
Very sad. I know, in this world that we're in, things move so fast. Like, just a couple days ago, it was all Rich Homie Quan. Now it's all Kendrick, Super Bowl, Wayne. But, that family is going to be living with that grief forever.
100%.
So sad.
Okay? So the things we move on from, people have to live with forever.
Mm-hmm.
His girlfriend who actually found him, she posted something, sentiments very similar to what you're saying, Charlamagne. She said the pain is unbearable. The love that she has shown has been shown so far since his passing has overflowing.
Mm-hmm.
She said she appreciates everybody who has reached out. She's traumatized from a moment that will forever be in her head.
Right.
And she ended it, she talked about the 15 years they spent together and how she's heartbroken, and she ended it with #numb.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Woo. Sending healing energy to that whole family, man.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Lord have mercy.
For sure. In other news, someone who is, also trying to heal, but this is a physical injury. Angel Reese.
Mm-hmm.
So Angel Reese is crazy because we were just talking about her last week in the podcast and what we're going to get to see between her and Caitlin Clark and like all of that. And now she is out for the rest of the season. Let's take a listen to Instagram Live that she posted.
So y'all know I hurt my wrist. I'm out for the season. I fell on my hand when I got the EM1. When I fell on my hand, and it is a small crack in my bone. The risk of not having surgery, I could literally have arthritis at 22 years old. The bone could literally crack and literally completely shatter. Right now it's like a hairline, but they're gonna put like a small little screw in it. And I wasn't going for it getting any bigger, so I'm getting surgery on Tuesday. I'm literally gonna be in a hard cast for 4 weeks, and then I'm gonna be in a soft cast for 2 weeks that is removable, and then I'm back. So 6 weeks, I'll be back.
Well, dropping the clues bombs for Angel Reese, man. Phenomenal rookie year that young lady had.
Yeah.
She made history. What is the most rebounds in a single season?
I think double doubles too,
It
right?
was a double. I know she did 15 consecutive
too.
double doubles.
I think she broke the all-time single season rebound record
I think
too,
she did too. Yeah,
Well,
she should get rookie of the year.
Man,
it should be co-rookie of the year. They both were baller. What?
You think it should be Caitlin?
Yes, it should be Caitlin. Guys.
It shouldn't be Angel Reese as well, though.
You can only do one.
They've done co-rookies of the year before.
Don't give me co. I don't want co nothing. Like, why would you?
They both busted ass. They both broke records.
Maybe before the Olympic break, I would have said co. After the Olympic break, nah. Caitlin Clark should be rookie of the year, guys.
I think it should be co.
Does this mess up anything with her stardom? Does this diminish the stardom?
Not at all.
Because you can't teach that. That's the thing. Like what Angel Reese has, even what Caitlin Clark has, you can't teach that. There's an interest that people have in both of them. And you can't teach that to nobody. You either got that or you don't. Right. Angel Reese is a superstar.
Gotcha.
Okay, drop on the clues bombs for Angel Reese. And salute to Carrie Champion. She put out a podcast today called "The Making of a Rivalry." Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese on Naked Sports through the Black Effect podcast network. So check that out today.
And at least Angel Reese has her podcast too, because she can keep everybody updated with what's going on. She says she'll still be on the sidelines of the games, being a big cheerleader as well too. So
and she averaged 13. That's all-star rookie. You don't think that's a rookie of the year? Okay.
Why are you looking at him like you're a disgusted dad? I'm not even going to argue with
this guy. Like he just not even having this conversation with him.
Okay.
If you don't let him look at you like that.
I mean, Caitlin Clark did 19, 5 points, 8 assists. I think they're both co-rookies. All right, okay, continue on.
Indiana Fever are like the 5th seed, like in the playoffs right now.
Doesn't mean she ain't busting ass out there.
Don't mean who is busting ass. I think Angel's phenomenal, but she's just not rookie of the year. Like I said, if you'd have asked me before the Olympic break, I would have had a different conversation.
Well, look
now,
who's standing with white women close. Now.
No, I'm just standing with the facts.
She's a white woman, not white men.
Okay.
Women. I said women.
Oh, I did hear you say women.
You just heard men.
I just heard men.
Look at you. Well, Krishan Roques, speaking of standing, my sister's back outside. I don't know how that's speaking of standing, but I tried to do something there. Anyway, Krishan Roques was arrested back in June. You guys remember she went into the courthouse for a probation violation, and then she was actually arrested and extradited to Oklahoma. So she has been arrested or locked up ever since. She just came back home and got to see her baby. She missed the baby's first birthday, but she posted a video with the baby showing us that she was back with the baby. And then she posted an Instagram live talking about, like, you know, where she is now mentally. And she prayed. Let's take a listen.
Okay, let me just say thank you, Lord. Okay, thank you, Jesus, for this revamp. I got I'm getting all my stuff out the way so I can, like, be effective and just in my son's life, for real. And then I ain't gonna hold you. I'm working on my purity, y'all. Like, that's, you know how people like, yeah, I'm getting my life together, I gotta get my money. No, it's really, like, just really walking that walk. Okay, let me just say thank you, Lord. My son is, like, Lord, that is crazy. He grew, yo, and I ain't gonna hold you, he remember me. But look, new projects, new film too. Oh yeah, let's pray. Okay, yeah, I got she was praying. Hey, Father God, I just want to say thank you so much. I don't got nothing to ask for, but continue to keep helping me with this journey of giving my purity, like just standing in my purity.
All right.
Drop on the clue bombs for Krishan Roques. I wish her the absolute best. She's on a journey, like we all are. I want her to get it together. Okay.
The prayer was so Krishan.
God know her heart.
Yes, he do.
Okay.
Well, that is
God, like, look, I'm ignoring you the same way. I pop in and out with you too.
Listen, that's what I said. God know my heart and my house.
Well,
He's gonna cover me.
Jess with the mess with Laura LaRosa. Let's get to the mix now, and we're gonna be giving somebody.
Y'all don't know this God y'all talking about.
And congratulations.
You say God know your heart and your hoe.
Hold on, and congratulations from Tanisha Johnson from Tallahassee, Florida. She's coming to Powerhouse 2024.
What did you just say?
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa filling in for Jess. We got to congratulate Tanisha Johnson from Tallahassee, Florida. She was caller 105. She's going to Powerhouse 2024 with performances from A Boogie, Gunna, Bryson Tiller, Bossman, D-Lo, Jordan Atunji, Gabe from On the Radar, and more acts will be announced. All right, we're going to fly her up here. We're going to take care of her hotel and give her some tickets. So congratulations to Tanisha Johnson from Florida. All right. Also, salute to Chloe Bailey for joining us this morning.
Salute to my rich cousin, Chloe Bailey. Make sure you check out her new album, Trouble in Paradise. And make sure you check out Fight Night on Peacock. Fight Night on Peacock is a good-ass series.
I heard it was good. My friends watched it after the interview. They said it was real good.
Good-ass series. I'm not even going to hold you. Good-ass series. Kevin is killing the role of Chicken Man. Oh, man. It's really good. Like, it's a really good series.
All right. When we come back, we got the positive notice to Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Lauren's holding it down for Jess. It's time to get up out of here. Again, I know you you were out and about Fashion Week.
Yes,
Is Fashion Week over?
No, it's not over yet. There's still some other dates. This
so you're gonna be out?
I'm gonna be out. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Lauren. It's Loren, y'all. La Rosa.
Lauren La Rosa.
SA. Yes.
La Rosa.
Or Brown Girl Grinding. I'm posting everything there, so I'm taking y'all with me to some of the things that we are attending. Y'all can see the looks, because you know the looks be looking.
All right. Well, we got a positive note, Charlamagne.
Well, yeah, I want to tell everybody, too, in New Orleans, man, I'm going to be at Xavier University on September 20th, and I'm going to be at Baldwin and Company Books at 7:30 p.m. on Friday, September 20th, man. So, go get your tickets to see me. Okay, because I will be signing copies of my new book, Get Honest or Die Lying, Why Small Talk Sucks, and I'll be having a conversation about my new book, Get Honest or Die Lying, Why Small Talk Sucks, at Baldwin and Company, September 20th, 7:30 p.m. in New Orleans. And Wednesday, I'll be with my guy Wallow, man. Wallow got a new book coming out called Armed with Good Intentions, so I will be with Wallow at Uncle Bobby's in Philadelphia on Wednesday at 7 p.m. So Philly, I love Philly, man. The best studs in the world are in Philly. Okay,
I guess with no sleeves.
Stop playing with them Philly studs, especially if they from North Philly. They're gonna pull up on you.
Philly studs wear Donovan McNabb jerseys, and they still rep Donovan McNabb, but they wear Michael Vick jerseys, Donovan McNabb jerseys, and Jalen Hurts jerseys.
They smoke Newports,
and they wear the Allen Iverson black jersey.
Damn,
that's
with black forces.
That's the studs in Philly,
and
guaranteed.
They wear the low top socks. That's not like the ankle socks, but you can see it a little bit.
I'm telling you,
they don't wear Dr. J jersey. Nah. Allen Iverson?
Nah, it's AI. AI black jersey number 3 is the official uniform of all studs in Philadelphia.
Okay, all right.
Now you're going to come in here with a jersey on.
All right, well,
the positive note is simply this. Confidence is not, they will like me. Confidence is, I'll be fine if they don't. Have a blessed Monday.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?